Today is hopefully the day that the League War will kick off here. Welcome back, everybody, to our Byzantium run in EU4 domination. I hope that you guys are all enjoying the run so far. Happy Monday to those of you watching it live. It is a new week, and hopefully my camera will not be acting up. Let's actually shift that over just a bit so we don't have that little line there. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I got quite a few comments pointing it out. Yes, I'm aware that the camera keeps on derping out. It's definitely not intentional. So actually had one comment. A guy said that my camera must be crappy if it works like that, not understanding that literally the slightest move in a cable can cause issues like that. But anyways, guys, I do hope you're all doing well. I really do. I have been having a heck of a time so far on this run. Always enjoy a good Byzantium run, and you guys seem to as well. That's why we keep coming back to it every single patch. Basically, it's like part of the promise that I make to you guys is we will always continually be working on a Byzantium run whenever there is a new patch. Looks like a steel is no longer a valid rival. That might make them a valid ally, to be honest with you. Allied to rival. Who's your rival, huh? Bohemia? Yeah. I kind of want that land eventually, so I think maybe it would be in my best interest to not ally them. I guess we'll take the last one for a parliamentary debate. Let's see here. What do we want? Let's go with spy network construction. Not necessary, honestly. Global trade power and an extra merchant, though. I will take that. Anything that gets me more money. And we'll spend some money to do that. A little bit of war exhaustion is not an issue for me. There we go. And where do we want to steer from? Probably Hormuz, if possible. No, let's steer from Ethiopia, correct. That should be the move. Making over 100 ducats per month. Look at that. In 20 years. So I guess, I know I had mentioned it, and we are building a few of them, but we definitely need to be building up these manufactories here. Going to be very important for our economy moving forward. Finally out of that war, thank goodness. Sick of that stupid poopy war. Got some rebels popping. Where at? I don't see any sieges going on. We are doing fine on tech, so I'm not really going to worry about that. If there's no innovativeness to be gained, no reason to do it. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do a bit of development here. Just a little bit, nothing too fancy. That way we can still take it on time. And as far as these guys go, let's see here. The mausoleum is fine. The monarch lifespan is nice, I suppose, but to be honest with you, I'm not... Oh, I actually forgot we had... Oh, right, the Child of the Reeds. It's been a week since I've recorded, so yes, I'm seeing some of this stuff for the first time as well. Kind of funny there. Was that a half-off trade guy? I believe that was. So let's go ahead and take him bigly. Gonna save us lots of monies. We're still making 60 ducats a month. I'm going to go ahead, and I know that's a big chunk of cash, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to sit here on this income for a bit, save up some money, because I think what I'm actually going to do here, you know what? Let's just do it right now. No reason not to. We are going to go ahead and we're going to go into to the burgers, and what that is going to do is going to give us a big old chunk of cash. And yes, it will cost us a lot of money, but now you can see we can build lots of manufactories down here. And those manufactories are going to be steering that land over to our home node up there. Now, paper is a very expensive trade good. So we are going to wait and build one there as well. That paper is going to be very important because we're steering quite a bit of trade up that way. Now, this is our home node. Basically, anything in the home node you want to, because that incoming value will... or the local value, rather, will be retained. So we want to do that. And then anything that steers directly into it, like from Aleppo, that's all fine and dandy as well. Generally, we're going to want to focus on the more profitable trade goods, you could say. Like cotton, I believe, is pretty good compared to like grain. So yeah, it's 50% better. So let's build one more here and there in those two copper provinces. And then as soon as we're done coring this one down here in Egypt, we will build one more there in this Atfi, and then we should be good. Should be very much good. We'll take this in 2 years. Again, no rush. There's literally no rush at all. We'll handle the rebels. And the League War still is not kicking off, man. Jeez. Actually, yeah, because we can't lead it. Bohemia, our ally, is the leader. Let's go ahead and stay friendly with them as well. And I will convert everything I can as well. Once anything has been converted, we will add it all to the trade company. Cairo has already been added. And obviously you want to build these buildings because that helps with the money there. We are converting that province, so we can't build in it quite yet, so that's fine. We need to upgrade these guys, so since we've got the money, let's go ahead and do that. And all of that, if we don't have our merchant already, we do. All right, very good. So we're up to 67 ducats in this node versus 60 and 56. So it's safe to say we have the richest trade node in the world right now. So we're in a very good spot. Trade efficiency or corruption? Trade efficiency is fine. Did I not Royal Marry you? Let's Royal Marry them. We definitely want to make sure we keep the Ruskies happy with us. We're building our spy network on the Austrians as well. And so we're going to make sure that they are ready to go here. And once we get this province here converted, we will build that... Sure, I'll take the innovativeness. Free manpower. We've got plenty of that. Wish I would have had that in the war with the Austrians. Yes, that war with the Austrians last week was it was a pretty beefy war. I'm fully aware of it. A lot of people said that I was like kind of being dumb with it and stuff. I was like, man, I feel like people are being a little harsh. A little harsh. All right, let's actually add that to the trade company. We have not unlocked the tech. Ah, okay. Never mind then. That's fine. So these guys are all in there. Let's add these guys as well. Basically, these two whole areas I want in the trade area, the trade company. And 70, over 70. And you can see each of these, the reason why we build these brokers exchanges, oh my gosh, Russia. Absolutely just bonkers. We're about to max out on tech. No reason to take it again, so a little bit of development there. The goods produced is nice and, you know, doesn't hurt me. Now, where was I? Here. This guy right here, the reason why you build this is the entire area gets plus 0.3 goods produced. That's basically 1.5 production dev just for free, because each production dev gives 0.2 local goods produced. So it's it ends up being kind of significant. So 74 turns into almost 75. Just like that, we increased the value of that trade node by like 2% or something like that. So it's good practice to do this. Now, same thing over here. And if anything, I'll just add the whole state. I haven't been doing it up to this point, but as long as the culture and the religion, well, at least the religion is correct, I don't necessarily have anything against putting the entire province in there, because that will give us extra trade value, trade power rather, and that trade power propagates up. Like, I don't have land in Persia, but I have 30% of the trade power from Persia. That is massive. And if I had a little bit more, look how much value is still sitting here. It's crazy. So yeah, we're up to 74.6. So safe to say we need to start upgrading some of these guys as well. If you can upgrade, oh right, I'm at war. If you can, the more trade power you have, a lot of people don't know about this. The more trade power that you have in a node, the more that is being propagated, they call it, down upstream. So I want to do a test here. This is 74.8. Let's steer from here and see if we can get some extra caravan power. It'll probably go down. Didn't go down. The idea is, see, now it went down. The idea is the more nodes that think, oh yeah, because there's a lot being steered out. The more that is being steered, the more nodes it is being steered through, the more trade power, the more value that is being added to the node. Promote culture cost, huh? We don't need that because we're just converting all of them. So yeah, let's see here. Let's do like this one here and this one here. That way we can start kind of plant those seeds, like I said. And I believe it goes from here to here. So that's good. Does this one have province adjacent? I don't believe it does. This one does though. And this one does. Culture adjacent. All right. And then I'll just go ahead and plant a seed up here so we can get culture adjacent to more of them. And that way we'll be able to convert all of these in the next row with the extra discount there. Now, before I take any more admin techs, I probably should work through this. Probably. it'll end up being the most efficient because we'll get 2, 4, 6, 8% plus 10%. So 18% all tech cost for admin tech, because each idea gives you 2% off of each tech cost. So yeah, I think it's fine to just push through that. We're focusing on Diplo, which I think is fine, because once we take Diplo tech, all right, we want to stay that. And now we definitely want to prioritize Diplo dev. That is going to be the big one for us. We are the #1 great power by a decent margin now. And shoot, yeah, the war is ongoing. I guess I should probably be aware of that, huh? So let's get those guys out of my lands. The good old AI calling me into wars over and over again. Et tu Ruski. All right, this is fine though. They'll actually probably give me some land if I let me see, do I have any claims on them? I don't really. Well, let's mark basically all this stuff over here as vital interest, and they should just give it to me. Well, I think some of this is marked as by these guys. Yeah, you can see. So hopefully anything that's occupied in my behalf, and I'll get plenty of participation just by sieging these down. So yeah, we'll just, you know, sit our armies here on these forts, and a little bit of war participation for us. They've got decent sized armies, so maybe I should bring another army over just to split them up, make sure that we're not going to get ganged up on. But yeah, unless they outnumber me, they're not really going to be feeling it in terms of occupation, so it's good. But yeah, guys, for those of you who maybe aren't necessarily familiar with my playstyle, I have gotten a few comments in the past saying that people feel like I play recklessly, I guess you would say. Like in the Austrian War, I was getting quite a bit of comments basically saying like, dude, you kind of suck. Like, why are you playing so fast? Why don't you just slow down? And my friends, the reason why is because I appreciate playing fast. It is kind of like my style. I am basically the guy. Oh, that was a stack wipe. I am the guy who likes to play quick. And, you know, to each their own. I think everybody in this game, anybody who plays a video game like this is a video game, right, is entitled to their own play style. You guys can play however you want. And I harp on it all the time, but it really is the truth. I genuinely feel like it's not anybody's place to say that somebody should or should not enjoy a game in a certain way. And I know, you know, a lot of my friends, fellow YouTubers. Oh, there we go. They gave us what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces to us. Very good. A lot of, you know, other YouTubers who are personal friends of mine make guides, and that's fine. I think that those guides are very useful for newer people. But I tend to get quite a few comments basically just repeating the things that those people are saying in their guides, saying, hey, you should do this because it is optimal. And I think that a lot of people don't understand that not everybody wants to play the game the same way, you know? And I think those guys are great. I think that those are great, especially for people who are trying to get into the title, right? Because EU4 has a very steep learning curve. But I promise you, a newbie, a total newbie can't do this. That being said, I am not an expert. I am not a master. I am a veteran, but I would not say that I consider myself any better than, you know, or a regular person playing the game. Like, not a regular person, but like somebody who doesn't do it for a living, you know, because I play this game for a living. So I feel like I understand what I'm doing in this game, and I don't necessarily, you know, with all due respect, I do not need to be told, hey, you should do this because it's more optimal. That being said, there is quite a few comments that I get that are very useful. So, you know, it's one of those things where it's kind of, I appreciate the help, but sometimes people are unhelpful. And I feel like it's actually kind of hard to draw the line between what kind of comments are useful and what kind of comments are generally just kind of annoying. Because I have a general no backseat gaming policy, and most people who have played this, who I integrated a subject. Where at? Wait, I had a subject? Donde? Where? Did I forget I had a subject somewhere? Oh, Iraq. Yeah. But yeah, there is more than one way to play this game, and I respect that. And I ask that those watching would also respect that I play the game maybe a little differently than somebody who plays a little more optimally, right? That's all right. I got nothing but love for the other YouTubers. A lot of them are personal friends of mine, especially like, you know, the guys that I met in ParadoxCon in Europe last year, like Zlevik, Ludi. Those guys are great people. Laith. Really enjoyed their company. Good people. But anyways, that's my little TED Talk for the day. It's all right to play differently. You guys don't need to, you know, necessarily chime in on every little thing that is done differently. That being said, like I said, there is some stuff that is like, if I'm doing something just like outright wrong, yeah, I get that. I totally get that. In fact, I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and add these guys as well. You know what? How's our governing capacity? Yeah, we're going to need a little extra. That's all right. We got plenty of crown land. Let's go ahead and do that. We've got plenty of loyalty, so let's do that. That will allow us to have plenty of extra, well, a little bit of extra. How close are we to this? Okay, so we're not too far off. I guess if that's the case, we should probably core up some of this stuff. Right. Maybe not. No, we're going to add it all. Add it all to the node. It's fine. That will make us more money in the long term. 72. Definitely. Oof, English channel, though. English channel is very close. But yeah, anyways, don't take what I'm saying as like I can't take criticism or anything like that. That's very much not it at all. My intention is just to say it's all right to play differently. You guys don't have to play the game a certain way. And in fact, I like to play suboptimally. I think Provis had actually just mentioned that in a video like 2 or 3 days ago. Basically saying, you know, I don't like to play the game that a lot of other people do, and that's okay. And I could not agree more, man. I could not agree more. All right. Having a little bit of extra governing cap is nice. But let's go ahead, start spamming these buildings out. Lord knows we need that gov cap. And each of these buildings is going to be a little bit more useful over time as well. Because as the development goes up in those provinces, as we have an excess and we start to invest it, then we're good. I kind of can't believe that the League War still hasn't popped, though. All right, let's add this node here to the trade thing. Get a couple of ducats. I can probably get an extra merchant from Basra, probably. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Baghdad's up there. We also need to get these guys upgraded as well. See, look, 255 goes up to 260, and I don't own a single. Well, now I do own some. 261 goes up to 266. So we're gaining trade power in a node that I don't even own a province in, or at least not more than a couple of provinces. Annex subjects will be removed, and I gain a diplo rep. I'll stick with the extra merchant, I think. Yes. There we go. Steer from Ethiopia again. But yeah, I know I repeat myself, but honestly, it's just because I do not want people to mistake what I'm saying as like me being butthurt or something like that, because I'm really not, I promise. Like some comments tend to be quite toxic. Those ones, obviously, you guys are punks, and I don't respect you, and I think you should just kind of go kick rocks. But like whenever people leave a comment saying, "Hey, did you know that this?" Those are cool. I like that because everybody has room to grow when they're playing this game. Let's pay off these loans as well. Very good. No more loans. That Gold Rush event was very nice. Let's see here. Sure. And I also need to upgrade centers of trade over here. It's fine. I think that fired my trader, fired one of my advisors. I don't care. Level 3 guy who's half off. Say no more, fam. I'm in. We are making such good money. Free admin mana, it's good. Now almost 80 ducats a month. Man, English channel's still going up quite a bit as well. We have 10 years. So that's going to be the goal here. Is to, let's Let's do this building here. I might be able to get that extra merchant. We're close. We are kind of close, actually. We'll see what we can do here. Be able to take Diplotech here soon, but no real rush. Still waiting on a few of these guys. This one has culture adjacent. This one does as well, actually. Oh, right. This one converted. Okay, cool. This one has culture adjacent, and this one does as well. So that's good. And this one does not yet. Okay, so we're waiting on this. Let's actually go ahead and get that one so we can get Alexandria. And then let's convert that one. And then this one here, we'll get the rest of that. Let me see here. 41 and 15 versus 35 and 25. It's about the same, so it's fine. Cool. And then the rest we can just do some Diplodev. More goods produced is more money. Also increases the value of trade. 80.4. So looking pretty good. And as these whatchamacallit. Oh, 81.7. So good. What was I saying? As these manufacturers are finishing up, the value will continue to rise. So this is good. Let's add you guys here. Again, wait another month and then build that guy there. That will go to 86. So we're gaining so much. We were at 30. Now we're at 34. Again, one province. I have one province in this node. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. Now, how far away am I from getting this merchant down here? It's got to be close. It's not that close, actually. Let's see here. Mushasha, ally to QQ and Mazran. So I think I have a truce with them. I do. Okay. So let's take a look at our mission tree because I haven't done that in a minute. I'm pretty sure I can get claims from Kaffa, Genoa, and Crimea, huh? Restore the Pentarchy. We need to own Rome. So we're actually not too far from this one, though we have to get the Eternal City. Where is my missions for heading this way? Do I not get them? Doesn't look like it. All right, that's fine. So Spain has formed. That's not very fun. And the League War has still not popped, which is mildly concerning. We have a very solid balance, I think. Like, I think we win. Obviously, France is going to get ganged on, but like these guys, we will swarm Austria. Yeah, I don't know. That Austria is very scary, but I cannot attack them until we get the League War going. I suppose we can just, you know, go to war with them over here. They'll call in Venice, but I can just piece out Venice separately. Venice has a large army. These guys are my subject. I forgot about them. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. It's fine. So we'll get all of our armies grouped up. We don't have any rebels or anything like that, so let's just have them head on over. Might need to build up a couple more just because we've got the force limit for it. Obviously, we're going to take a little bit of attrition here, but that extra mil tech is going to be good. Let's see here. They're on 14 to my almost 16. Yikes. Safe to say we're going to win that. Okay, cool. Well, let's go ahead and declare that war then. It will be a reconquest war for... What's the highest dev province over here, huh? Palermo. There we go. Let's go for Palermo. It makes it cheaper to take it, even though reconquest is super cheap. Probably don't need to call Bohemia in. They'll just get ganged up on by Lithuania, and then, like... Yeah, this is fine. We can go mano a mano, and we'll go ahead and split these guys up. Get you guys up here with a general, and we'll go down to speed 4 for a bit here. Navally, oof, yeah. Probably should have upgraded my ships first. Let's see if I can do that real quick. If I can avoid a fight until I can get my ships upgraded, I want to. One more month and I can. We're gonna wait. We're gonna take this first. So there's no rush. Do we have mill access? We don't have mill access yet. So let's scorch this province and leave an army here. Let's put a general on you as well. And then let's carpet siege these guys. Though keeping an eye on what's coming across here. Want that mill tech sooner rather than later. I'll just take it. It's fine. Monthly autonomy change is nice. Upgrade those ships. That extra... Oof. Oh, we actually get better cannons as well. Let's go for the offensive pips there. Okay. This is actually not... It's going very smoothly so far. We haven't run into any of their armies yet. These guys are just up here. Lithuania is here. They do have quite a few... Ooh, what? Oh, lordy, lordy. How in the world do you have 74,000 men? Ooh, baby, that is statistically significant, lads. My gosh, that's crazy. All right, let's put on our defensiveness edicts here just in case. Doesn't hurt to have them. And we're waiting on our navies to get brought up to speed here. A lot of them are galleys. Actually, all of them are. So we're going to have to do that. We're going to cross over here, take down Messina. The faster we get these stuff occupied, the better. I guess we can start moving up at Venice. Oh, shite. We ran into an army and I didn't even see it. We have a morale advisor. We still have St. Michael for at least a few more years. Can I get a diplo guy, a discipline guy? I would rather have that. Inflict a couple more losses. Let's just flee. Yeah, we took heavy losses there. That's unfortunate. I did not see that army there. So let's go ahead. Let's play this smart, right? So our combat width is 30. So let's go over here. I wish we could modify templates, but we're gonna get rid of our cav as well. There's no reason to have cav anymore. So let's go with like 36. And those guys can sit on these forts. That's fine. Yep, we have... Let's do this. We need a little bit more money. So next month. Very good. And we will get rid of the cav. Not an issue. Those guys can sit on this fort. Nice long defensive ticks. Ooh, nice. We can let these mercs or let those rebels siege that down for a bit. And we're going to wait until this army is built up here. 75,000 men. They're sitting there on that fort. Might need to build a couple of ramparts. Might be appropriate here. All good though. Gonna end up calling the episode here soon though, because we're gonna need to they're probably gonna cut me off. Yeah, they're just gonna keep on doing that, so we're gonna have to wait till we have naval dominance again. Gonna cut the episode off here. All right, we don't have a full back row, but I think this is fine. All right. Yeah, these guys are dogpiling hard. That's crazy. They're losing a lot of men. All right, cool. So in the next episode, we are going to get naval dominance. I'm sure of that. We will rule the waves here. They do have quite a bit of ships, but I think we're going to be fine. Lithuania will get knocked out of the war pretty easily. We can just march right onto their capital, like immediately. Same with Venice. And once we do that, we will be able to take everything from these guys. And we'll probably take a couple of these islands if War Score will allow. But if you guys are enjoying and you want to see more, make sure you leave a like on the video. And don't forget to subscribe and ding the bell so you get notified when these videos go up live every weekday. Special thanks to ALS Gamer, LeGrand Puba, Geo, Josh Krasinski, Ezra Rhino, Blonde Damon, Ian Powell, Cannon Fodder, Corvette Gaming, Anthony Grove, Harry Newhouse, Saranska, Ricardo, Cobalt, Rex, Total Farce for It, Drunk Binary, Nathan Albright, and many more. Thank you. For early access videos, check out the join button or the link in the description below.